Good evening. Good evening. Rose, where you at? This is awesome. Awesome. When she asked me to do this, for me it was a no-brainer. For two reasons. The why and the for who. And I know Mr. Janine mentioned earlier that we have to give the love back to the youth. But I was that youth. I was that youth. I'm giving the love back to you that gives it back to me. And hopefully what I share today, you can take something from it and apply it to your life. And it was amazing to me when I see the theme, it's up to you. Because it was 8 words that my track coach in college, University of South Carolina, ran for University of South Carolina, one of the highest divisions in college, one of the toughest conferences, and he will always tell us, if it's to be, it's up to me. We will always have to repeat over and over again because there's power in words. If it's to be, it's up to me. It didn't matter how hard we trained, how tough our teammates were. If we didn't believe it in our mind and in our hearts, that training meant nothing. I had to commit to why I was training hard. I had to commit to why I was on that team. If it's to be, it's up to me, not my coach, not my teammates. But what I had realized, when he gave us those 8 words, I was already living by those words since I was a child. That's how I got that far to college. I was first generation of everything. I was the first generation to walk across the stage to get a high school diploma. First generation to walk across the stage to get my bachelor's degree. First generation to walk across the stage to get my doctor's degree. Because if it's to be, it's up to me. And so when I was 7 years old, my father got snatched into the prison system. So from 7 to 17, it was my mother, 2 sisters, and me. It was tough. The statistics, or should I translate it, the world's view of what my predetermined destination was supposed to be was not mine. It didn't matter who was or wasn't in the house. Not that it didn't hurt and probably had to reflect, but if it's to be, it's up to me. And so there's 2 things that I did to deal with that. The first thing, our bloodline. The family we're born into, we don't choose a bloodline. We can't choose it. We have some great ones, not some great ones. Either way, we don't choose that, right? But we can choose our family. I chose my family. I knew since I was first gen, when I was on a sports team, I was grabbing those that was pouring into me. And I was saying, oh, your brother-like figure, your sister-like figure, your father-like figure. Not to say anyone can replace your mother or father, but they can be a figure. They can fill gaps. They can't give you what you need. Caregivers. People that pour into you, grab them as your family. Get from them what you need to get to where you want to go. Because if it's to be, it's up to me. The second thing I learned, my environment. I didn't choose the environment I was born in. I didn't choose that. But I was able to choose the environment that I was going to flourish in my mind. Education, creation, imagination, and healthy isolation. Sometimes just being to myself. Getting away from it all. Living in my own world. Looking at books, magazine, pictures, bringing me outside my physical environment. Living in the hood. I was traveling to Paris. I was all over the world looking at these pictures. You have to bring your mind to places that you can't see in front of you, but it's up to you. If it's to be, it's up to me. And when I exposed myself to those environments, it made me want more. It made me hungry. I wanted to eat. Isn't that what we say to you? I wanted to eat. That's right. And I knew if it's there, I can be there. How do I get there? Well, the family I created helped me to do that. They had to tell me what I needed to accomplish in high school in order to get the scholarships. You see, we spoke about sports. You can use your feet, you can use your hands. there's more family there for you too. So when I traveled the world and was sponsored by Nike and all that stuff, 2000 Sydney Olympic, alternate in the hurdles, I knew that was just a stage. That was just part of it. There was more. So when you hear Keisha Kelly, you see the list behind my name: author, educator, attorney, empowerment speaker. I've had to defy the odds to create that list. The same odds that you can defy to create whatever list you want. If it's to be, it's up to me. And what I'm going to leave you with is, I know I'm saying it sounds easy, but what about the fear? What about the doubt? What about the frustration or anger? Those things arose in me. But I had to change my emotional environment with words. And for me, song bring life. So be very careful about what you listen to